So this is a quick autofocus test for a Panasonic GH5 fitted with the new Viltrox EF-M2 Speedbooster adapter. The lens I've put on the setup is an EFS 18 to 55mm STM Canon lens. That lens is an f3.5 to 5.6, but going through the Speedbooster you gain that extra stop of light, making it a 2.5 to f4 lens. The camera itself is set in Full HD 60p and in a standard profile. And now let's start recording. So we'll see how quick it focuses from one point to the next, with me just solely holding the camera. Forget that I've ever seen it more. That's at 35mm. Let's zoom in to 55. So this is 55mm f4. Then looking up to a further distance. And back down close. Up. Down. Over. Back. Let's set it down and see if it pulses. Seems rock steady. So again, this is just really to see if the autofocus picks the point, say center point, away, up close, and away. It's really quite quick actually. The original video of me putting the actual adapter on was captured with this one, which is another Canon, and the reason I've done that is to show that it's actually is the Lumix using a Canon lens which is doing it. So I'm not using a Canon anything like that. It is actually the GH5 with a Viltrox EF-M2 adapter. Away and into there. Again, this at 55mm at the moment. We could do as if we're going to do like a little camera review, so we can talk about this camera and see if it keeps the focus as I'm going around. As you can see, focus seems to be there really quite nicely, and if I move back a bit, let's see if the focus stays with me here. It seems to be fine. Okay, so take the lens off, back on again. Let's show it up to the camera so you can have a good look, and bring it back to here so then we can have a look, see how it operates. And again, up to the camera, and then back. Like I say, this is using a Canon EFS 18 to 55 STM lens. It's currently at 55mm at f4. The standard lens is f3.5 to 5.6, but with the Viltrox adapter you gain an extra stop, so that's why we're actually at f4. So if I go back out, that's actually 18 now. 18 shows f2.5. Now obviously at 2.5 it's going to be a lot more in focus, especially when you think of how wide that actually is now. But again, you can still see how the focus works really quite well, although it's not so pronounced as when you zoom in, obviously. Now that's at around 40mm, 45mm now. So again, it's I keep doing that because that's obviously if you're doing some kind of review, that's the typical push-ins. You can look at something, and that's what everybody complains about. They say it doesn't actually work on the GH5 very well. That's at 55 now. What people say happens is it pulses back and forward or doesn't actually do anything at all. So as you can see with the Canon lens, the 18 to 55, it seems quite responsive actually. Doesn't seem too bad. I think it's time to get it on the computer so we can review the footage. But like I say, in general it seems to be not bad. One of the things that was noticed on one of my previous tests with the standard Canon EF lenses was there's actually quite a lot of autofocus noise going on, and I think if you were using some of those lenses you'd need to have off-camera audio for sure. This test is done with a Takstar. It's a SGC 598 shotgun microphone mounted to the top of the camera, and the actual audio is completely silent of autofocus noise, which is good. But like I say, the standard EF lenses, and in particular some of the Sigma lenses I have, are very noisy. I think it's going to be down to the autofocus system being contrast detect, so therefore constantly moving to ensure it's actually in focus. Something I don't think you get with the dual pixel Canon actual autofocus system. But definitely with the Panasonic ones, the lenses tend to move a lot more. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, just give it a thumbs down. And if you feel like it, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching.